Today is the first day of February, which means it is also the beginning of Black History Month.
So we want to bring in now, to start off the celebration, really the CEO of the King Center and the daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. Welcome, everybody, to GMA. There she is, Dr. Bernice King. Dr. King, so good to have you with us on this day. And look, given what we went through last year, and as people call it oftentimes a racial reckoning, do you think now here we are, the first Black History Month since that racial reckoning, do you think it's not just a month, or hope it's not just a month to honor Black history? Do you find that people having more interest in actually learning about Black history?
Oh, certainly. I've been in conversations with numerous people, especially those in the corporate world, who are really diving in, or as we say, leaning in, and seeking to relearn history, which is an important thing to emphasize, and seeking out, a lot of these new resources. So I think we're not in a moment. I think we're in a revolution where we're going to see massive change and transformation in our society.
And Dr. King, as you know, this country is a nation divided. And I know that your father spoke of a hope for a beloved community. What can we still learn? What do we need to remember from the words your father spoke to bring this country together?
One of the things he said that a lot of people don't know is in his book, Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos, a Community, he really said two things. One, we still have a choice today, nonviolent coexistence or violent co-annihilation. And this may be our last chance to choose between chaos or community. That choice is still before us. But I think right now, it's a window that if we don't make the shift, I'm afraid that we might digress into something even worse than what we've experienced. But the second thing he said is that we must have a revolution of values where we are more person-centered than thing-centered in this country. And that's what the beloved community really is about. It's about being people-centered. It's about caring about the well-being of people and ensuring that people are treated with dignity and respect, and that ensuring that people have the resources that they need. And we fight against those things that would seek to overtake us and take away our humanity, things that he called the triple evils of poverty, racism, and militarism.
Dr. King, you all are moving forward at the King Center with something you call the Be Love campaign. You're challenging folks to get involved, don't sit on the sidelines.
Exactly. My father said power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice at its best is love correcting everything that stands against love. So we're calling people into this journey with us to allow the power of love to engage our current circumstances of injustice and inequity, because we have the capacity to correct the things out of our history that have created these circumstances, and we have the capacity to ensure that justice is implemented fairly across the board. We have the capacity, in fact, to create a more just, humane, equitable, and peaceful world. But we do have to make that commitment. And it means engaging our thoughts, our words, and our actions, because oftentimes we can be very violent in our speech. So we're calling people to holistically utilize love to drive their thoughts and their words, their decisions, and their actions as we implement justice and correct those things that need to be corrected.
That is beautiful and powerful. Well, we are grateful for you and for your time today. Dr. Bernice King, thank you so much for being with us and sharing all of that. We will take it with us through this month and hopefully many months and years beyond.
And please make sure people go to thekingcenter.org to connect with our Be Loved campaign.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. King. Good to see you. It's always, I pinch myself sometimes when she talks. She says, my daddy. Right? He's MLK to us. It's just my daddy.
Right.
All right.
Well, hey, Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.